Hi, I'm Rob Johnstone with Woodworkers Journal magazine. We're back in the shop today talking about CNC routing, and today's project is going to be a luggage tag made from 1/8-inch thick lumber. I've got some Maduke and I've got some maple here. The tolerances are very tight, and I learned a few things about setting up and testing the tolerances as I go, and so I'll share those with you, and then I think you'll be interested in the project. It's kind of cool. It's always a good idea to test the entire program before you try it on your actual project. Here I used the MDF backer board for my test cut. That gave me the added benefit of knowing just where to place the hardwood on the deck of the CNC machine. When working with solid, really thin stock, oftentimes you'll get a slight cup to it. When it's being machined, that wouldn't be good to have the crown up. So I'm going to flip it over and flex it flat by screwing it down on the four corners. As I implied in the introduction, the thickness of the lumber and the depth of cut are critical to the success of this project. At first, I did not have the cut going deep enough. After adjusting it, it was cutting just a little too deep. The result is that the tag cutting, where the bit lifts up and leaves a tiny bit of material attached to the main piece of wood, just does not work. If the tag cutting does not work, the piece being machined will come loose while the CNC is still cutting. That could end up ruining your pieces. When you get it set up correctly, which I did by adjusting the Z-axis, your cutouts will look like this. With all that said, using solid lumber in this project will always present challenges if the thickness of the stock is not perfect. That does not mean you won't be able to use your pieces, but you will need to be aware of it. I used a single flute 1/8-inch straight bit from Freud to cut these pieces out. A double fluted bit would likely work just as well, but this bit cut great and held up to the rigors of the machining process. When the pieces are cut out, I glued them together, did a bit of sanding, and then sprayed a coat of shellac from an aerosol can to finish them. So that's how it's done. Here we have a couple of very nice solid hardwood lumber luggage tags made with the CNC Shark. Hope you enjoyed seeing how it's done. I'm Rob Johnstone for Woodworkers Journal. And keep on making sawdust.